Now, everyday Nigerians have gotten to a point where they now understand that no matter how much time they spend, no matter how they try to perform their civic duties, which is voting, the right to vote, it doesn't really determine the outcome of the elections.
It's a fresh day, fresh headlines, and fresh perspective. Good morning and welcome to Newspaper Review on Laveritatv Productions. I'm informer Christina today. Here are the major headlines making the front pages of today's newspapers. Now the headlines. On the New Telegraph newspaper, Middle East crisis, TUC pushes 50% tax cut, warns of job losses, workers unrest. More on this news on page 2 of the New Telegraph newspaper. Sub-headline, Ramaphosa intervenes as xenophobic attack in South Africa claims 2 Nigerians. On the Daily Sun newspaper, gunmen on rampage. Sub-headline, 2027, Jonathan's Obi orders meet in Abuja. On the Matrix newspaper, outrage erupts over slain Abuja NYSC member. On the Hope newspaper, rebrand Nigeria, attract investments, Tinubu charges envoys. On the First Daily newspaper this morning, Katsina bloodbath, 11 killed as gunmen strike village. Sub-headline, NDLEA intercepts 748 kg tramadol on Benin-Lagos Road. That's all on the major headlines reading this morning. Let's go on a short break, and when we return, analysis begins.
I'm Obi Desmond. Congratulations, you qualified to the next round of the competition.
Are you ready to take your seat in the hot seats? Welcome to the Hot Seat Quiz Competition Season 2, where brilliance meets opportunity and young minds shine in mathematics, English, current affairs, and general knowledge.
It was Square Lagos. Option C, National Assembly Complex.
This is not just a quiz, it's a platform to build, nurture, expose, and reward the brightest students across our schools. First position, 500,000 naira. Second position, 300,000 naira. And third position, 200,000 naira.
Power 5. That's the right answer.
Think you've got what it takes? Then step forward, take the challenge, and claim your place among champions. Powered by Laveritatv Productions and supported by Adekunle Komolafe Foundation. To participate, donate 5,000 naira to Adekunle Komolafe Foundation or scan this barcode. Registration closes on the 15th of May 2026. For participation, sponsorship, and partnership, please call. Don't just watch greatness, be part of it.
Thank you for staying tuned. Good morning, Mr. Wisdom.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for coming in.
Pleasure's on mine.
On the First Daily newspaper, we see a clear picture of Peter Obi and the former president, Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, in a courtesy visit in Abuja yesterday.
Yes, I heard about that meeting. The truth is, when elections approach, alliances are formed, people are stabbed in the back. That's just the rule of the game. There's nothing emotional about it. There's no permanent friend in politics. There's no permanent enemy. That's how it is. Now, but let's look at this thing critically. You see, there is this reality gap. Do you understand? In between our elites, our political elites, and everyday Nigerians.
Okay.
Now, everyday Nigerians have gotten to a point where they now understand that no matter how much time they spend, no matter how they try to perform their civic duties, which is voting, the right to vote, it doesn't really determine the outcome of the elections because Buhari lost in 2019 to Atiku. He still became president. Do you understand?
Goodluck lost.
Goodluck lost. Buhari became. You understand? So more than not just once. Time and time again, we have seen that our votes in this country does not count. So it's about power broking at that height. Alliances, partnerships, deals. So that's the basis for this kind of visits. Peter Obi, now what does he offer Nigeria? People claim he's going to run Nigeria like Anambra State. It's not true. Peter Obi did what he could do with Anambra State, with what Anambra State had at the time. So if you give a man like that the affairs of this country, practically speaking, he will do a good job.
So now you're saying he has more to offer?
Peter Obi, the truth is, he's a sound man. And he has the country at heart. But the problem is this. You see that, let us work together in peace and unity in this country. It doesn't work. Nigeria needs a brutal somebody at the helm of affairs. Yes. Can Peter Obi allow 50 lives to go down just for the country to work? I'm not saying just terrorists alone. Can he stomach that? Because that is what Tinubu can stomach. That's what Buhari can stomach, and that's why they become president. Power does not go to the one who claim that they are qualified for it. It goes to the board. Yes, to sit as Mr. President, you have to swallow a lot of bitter pills. Is he ready for it? It's not just going to meet these people. They know how to sense those that are ready. Yes. So he should answer that question. When he can answer it, then he can make the country work and he will win. We hope that's if Tinubu doesn't put in the effort, though.
Yeah. Speaking of moving Nigeria forward,
yes.
On the Hope newspaper, rebrand Nigeria, attract investment, Tinubu charge envoys.
Rebranding Nigeria is not, you see, this is the problem. Tinubu is not the, how do I put this? At their height, they have people they call advisors. You see, these advisors are the problem. They are the main problem, because when you advise a man like Tinubu, sir, let's do this, and this is the reason why I feel we should do this. You should also ask yourself, what is the after effect? Rebranding Nigeria's image, how? Is it when we go online and then we see 11 people killed, a military general killed, a captain killed and beheaded by terrorists? How do you rebrand that? You only rebrand it by fixing it. Do you understand?
Yeah.
You don't trim weed, you uproot it so that the crops can grow.
True.
Nigeria's image has a way of repairing. There's no country that fixes its problem that will not have its image repair itself automatically. Do you know how many just in Enugu State, Enugu can profit from tourism more than anything if they choose not to harness other things. Look at Anambra State. With nothing, look at what Peter Obi did to it. So every part of Nigeria has what it takes to contribute to building and making the national image rich. But the problem is this. Our system has refused to tackle the issues that are damaging our image as a nation. Why are terrorists running freely? Why do we have their sponsors in government? Why will a sitting, a political, a senior political officer be calling terrorists clients, calling them brothers?
Relatives.
That's damaging. Why are we having meetings with them? Why? Please talk. Why? This bunch of 18-year-old, 19-year-old, 17 and 16-year-old with rifles, and then we are sitting with them to negotiate what? And they're not even Nigerians. They're also disturbing Mali. They're also disturbing Burkina Faso. They're also disturbing Guinea. Niger is there. Chad is there. They're disturbing everywhere. Can't we just say enough? And I'll tell you the truth. Now, rat with the house, the tell rat with the outside say, food they house. So we have foreign bodies that are enjoying the fact that the Sahel state, or let's say West Africa, is in turmoil. They are in Europe, they are in Asia, they are in the United States, and they are there. But they can't just come in because we call ourselves a sovereign nation. So what do? They look for puppets in our systems. And then they give them little promises. Don't worry, you get a house in Washington, and we have a property in New York for you. Just tell us, just help us smuggle this through. And this has been the order of the game.
All for personal gain.
All for personal gain. If you fix that thing, Nigeria's image will repair itself automatically. Yeah.
Well said, Mr. West.
You're welcome.
On the New Telegraph newspaper, that's outside Nigeria, Ramaphosa intervenes as xenophobic attack in South Africa claims to Nigeria.
Cyril Ramaphosa should shut the hell up. He should shut the fuck up. Yes. Let me tell you this. You see, I don't blame South Africa. Black South Africans should go and sit down and keep quiet. They didn't build South Africa.
But why the recent killings of Nigerians?
It is, I tell you, anytime, what is corruption? Incompetence backed by capital. If all the foreigners exit your nation, would you have jobs? If you calculate how much Nigeria as a nation has invested into South Africa, my sister, they never do it for us. They never do it for us. What exactly is South Africa without other African countries? Do you know how many of their people we have supported? Nigeria, Ghana, Kwame Nkrumah, and the Kwame Nkrumah, Julius Nyerere. There were many Africans pushed for South African independence. Nelson Mandela survived that long because Nigeria played a chief role in ensuring that nation be liberated from colonialism. Look at that. Is this the fucking times we get? Having our people being killed over what? And how long has it been going on before Ramaphosa is talking? But he's dragging Israel to court because of Iran. It's simple. This person made a statement. What's his name? Julius Malema. He said, our problem, he was talking to South Africans, is self-hate.
Can you
imagine?
Hate
themselves. So that hatred is directed to other Africans. Have you ever seen? Nobody leaves his country and goes to South Africa to go and sit on the road to beg. No, they are going there to get something to do because they understand that if you are going to a place like that, you must be ready to work. And then these people come in, put in the effort, build your economy, ensure that it remains stable. As your government make policies to better the economy, these people are there as the ground soldiers, the foot soldiers. And then you are killing them.
The best you can do is to kill them.
They were beating, I think it was in Tanzania. It was so shameful.
Can you imagine?
They beat this guy over what? That he entered illegally. There's this particular lady on Twitter. I don't know why they've not started looking for that lady. Cyril Ramaphosa is a hypocrite. He's a hypocrite. And it's just right now, because of this issue now, I'm beginning to see what Julius Malema was talking about. Cyril Ramaphosa is a hypocrite. If you can sit down, and this is the time you are releasing statements against this nonsense, it's a shame. What is Nigeria even doing itself?
You're protesting.
You protest what? Sani Abacha or Olusegun Obasanjo would have sent at least 4 naval vessels to go to the South African border. As I'm speaking to you right now, it shows being intentional about the lives of your people. Try it in America. There are Pakistanis in South Africa.
Yeah.
There are Indians there. There are Chinese there. These useless people. You remember there was a time I read one. You read one is where they killed a Nigerian student.
Yeah.
And they were charged to court. It has been going on. The hatred, especially when it comes to Nigeria and Ghana, there's this hatred from South Africa, and I don't just understand why.
Our fellow Africans.
When I'm not able to take care of our women, if Nigerian men come, because they came from a well-cultured background, they know how to pamper women and make them feel alive. When they do that to your women and your women fall for them, you are angry. We see it across Africa. Nigerian men are nice men. They're wonderful people.
The jealousy is all around. Thank you very much, Mr. West. Thank you for coming on.
I'm just saying my mind anyway, but it's nice having me on the show, though. I understand. I want to take it in.
Thank you. Thank you.
This November, greatness takes the field. Welcome to the AKF Football Tournament Season 1, where passion meets purpose and talent meets opportunity. From every corner, champions will rise. Only one team will take home the ultimate prize of 1 million naira cash. Think you've got what it takes? Step onto the pitch in Kaduna State this November 2026 and show the world what you are made of. This is more than football. It's a movement powered by the Adekunle Komolafe Foundation in partnership with Laveritatv production, giving hope, creating impact, and changing lives. Register now and be part of something big. Support the dream. Donate just 30,000 naira as your participation fee. Hurry as registration closes on 31st of August 2026. AKF Football Tournament, where legends are born and destinies are fulfilled. Are you ready to play?
That's all we can take on the newspaper review this morning. Registrations are now open for the 2026 edition of Adekunle Komolafe Quiz Competition. The event will run from May 23rd through July 4th, offering a dynamic platform for young participants to demonstrate intellectual excellence, quick thinking, and precision. For inquiries, updates, sponsorship, and advert placements, visit www.laveritatv.productions.com. Follow us on all our social media platforms or contact the numbers displayed on your screen. I'm Informer Christian Nigede. Thank you for watching and have a productive day. See you tomorrow.